deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the third-ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Huskies will kick it away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Off to the right side. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running play called on 3rd and short. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Dropping back, it's Johnson. Gets made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The Wildcats pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He lets it rip. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, and the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
They'll run it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Ball handed off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Williams. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now, the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. To the 45. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, it's Edwards. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And it's a direct snap. Fights through the tackle. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Wildcats looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. He's going to hand this off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Williams. That's caught. It's Coleman. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Huskies. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. first play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's got room to run. He's seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. The Wildcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lamb down the middle. It's Edwards. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives his
pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it away to get us going in the second half. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Williams. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First and 10 play coming up. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started. Offense
getting set. It's second down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Caught in the backfield. It's Evans. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
To throw, it's Williams. Looking to scramble. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incomplete.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw.
Touchdown, Washington, and 6 more points to the total. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now for the 25. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but yet nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The sure hands. It's Brown.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On the run, it's Coleman. Makes the defender miss. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Coleman. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And the Huskies will crank up the tempo, moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and goal.
Coming up, second down and goal. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And that one straight down the middle.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 for the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Oh, it's a double pass. Grabbed by the receiver. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
They misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Grab down the middle, it's Edwards. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the ball game is tied heading down the home stretch.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
You can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They need some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Dropping back. It's Williams. Throws it to the right. What a catch! Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Huskies. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this game. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And with time a factor here late in the game, they'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Kansas State.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a late, deep throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
On the play. Second down.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
Home crowd trying to make a difference on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. Last gasp, throws incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.